Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. On the stand today, we have Wren. Yes, she wants to chat with you too. Wren is one of our younger does. If you've seen her meet the goats, you know all about her. So, of course, we're not going to go through all of that. She's another easy groom, thankfully. It's always nice when you have some easy grooms. And she's not an easy groom because she has no hair. She's actually getting her coat. It's slow, but it's coming. She's an easy groom because her hair has absolutely no undercoat. It's complete silk. The texture is amazing. And so it really just doesn't tangle. She gets a couple of little clumpies back here. And you know what that's about? That's because she poops on her hair. So yes, Dancy, we're cleaning stuck poop from your rear end here. But other than that, grooming her takes no time whatsoever. You hear the turkeys in the background. We still have two little turkeys in the inside grow out or inside brooder here. These guys are not quite ready to be outside. They're getting there though, and they'll join the grow out pen shortly. And that'll be the last baby birds that we have in the barn. Unless the starlings lay more eggs and have more babies because they like to use the barn. We try and prevent that, but they're relentless. That's a story for a different day, though. The battle against the starlings. So anyway, like I said, Wren's coat really is just stunning in terms of its texture, in terms of its ease of maintenance, and just everything I want in a goat other than length. And we've talked about that before. She needs some length on her coat. It's coming. It's slow. And this is one of the reasons that these goats have not become any type of fiber animal yet. I know it sucks when I'm back here because they're not, how do I phrase it? As much as I would love to harvest their hair, we wouldn't shear it, right? You would maybe pluck it, maybe, or I don't know, maybe cut it. But the texture would be mostly like silk, would add a strength, a tensile strength to yarn. I would probably want to blend it with wool myself personally, and maybe use it in place of nylon, although it wouldn't have the stretch. So I don't know, maybe not. But I would love to see these guys become fiber animals someday. The problem is, of course, the slow growth of their coat. There are some breeders that have goats that grow incredible coats in a year, and I don't know how they do it, and it amazes me. It's genetics, of course, so yes, I sort of know the basics of how it gets done. But I don't have that yet in my herd. I have some goats that will get a nice long coat maybe by the end of their second year after they've had a pregnancy. Wren had her first pregnancy, so she's, going into her third year, and a second pregnancy. Pregnancy hormones help coat growth. So I don't know that it'll ever happen for her. I don't know that she'll ever get that floor length coat like Lotus has, like Misty or Persephone have. I'm hoping that it'll come. I mean, Emma Lee, who you've seen before, one of my very first goats, I don't think her coat came in and became floor length until she was like 5. And at that point, she had long since been retired from the show ring, and we weren't putting her back in. Her coat texture wasn't appropriate anyway. But it did come. It got there. And it just took a really, really long time. And I think Wren is going to be in a similar situation, right? She's got signs that her coat is coming in. It's still short in pieces here. But she definitely has signs of getting some coat, getting more coat. And maybe in another year or two, I'll be looking at her going, where did you come from? Because that's kind of how it happens. You see them every day, you don't really notice, and suddenly you put them up on the stand, and you're like, wait a minute, where did all this coat come from? And then you see them in the pasture and you're like, oh, they're gorgeous. We need to get them in the show ring. That is literally how it happens too, by the way. Oh, you're being ornery because you don't want me to touch back there, but it's too bad. You have poop that needs to come out of your coat. We got it, though. I mean, that's it. That was the worst of it. So stop being silly. Yeah, I know. I know. It's hard to be Miss Wren. It is. Can we brush your bangs? You don't have much bangs left. Stop rubbing them off, will you? We need those. We want those. So really, that's it for Wren. She's that fast. She's that easy. It's a pleasure to have her and her funny little personality in the herd. She passes that personality on to her kids, or at least she did last year. So I'm excited to see what she does this year. I'm targeting keeping a buck from her because I think that would be a perfect addition to my bucks. So maybe she'll give me one. Of course, now that I've said that a couple of times and she's heard me, she'll somehow manage to only give me does. That's the way it works. But we're going to hope for it because I think I really want to keep a buck from her. I love her personality. Again, she doesn't have the coat that I want, but her size, her conformation, she's standing ridiculous now. Her size, her conformation, everything about her, her personality, her coat texture are all what I want. And if I get a buck that comes from one of my Master Champion bucks from her, I think that'd be an ideal addition to my herd. So I'm pretty excited about that. Guys, keep me in your thoughts when we expose them to get them pregnant in September, which is probably right after you'll be watching this. I think she's scheduled to go out end of August in terms of publication schedule. So yeah, we'll be getting ready to expose her. So start looking up and praying or doing what you do. Send me good juju for getting bucks out of her. It'd be fabulous. You're done. You're ready to go back to the herd. All right. Well, I hope you had a fabulous day wherever you are in this world. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I will talk to you at the next one. Be kind. Bye for now.